Nerd Rage Renegades.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Nerd Rage Renegades podcast. Welcome back to Horrorfest. We've been having some fun with this thing this month. I tell you what.
What is this, week 3? We got one more week to go.
One more week to go, and then once we're done with that, we start talking turkey. Then we'll start getting to the Turkey Day.
Yeah, and we got the Thanksgiving horror movie. We could save that one for Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving. Yeah. We'll review Thanksgiving maybe. Maybe we'll do commentary on Thanksgiving before Thanksgiving.
Yes. Speaking of which, make sure everyone, if you're listening to us right now, go on over to YouTube and go to the Nerd Rage Renegades YouTube account, to our channel, because
is it up already?
No, it's not up. No. But no, it's not up yet. No.
Got excited.
No, I had to sleep last night. What are you talking about?
Oh.
No, but on Halloween, it will be up. Halloween, we will be putting it up. We'll be putting up something special for all of you. Something very special that Chief and I worked on. As we're recording this on a Sunday night, we did it last night, and it was so much fun. And we're going to be doing a lot more of these special little projects.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun, and I definitely want to do more of them for sure. Because oh man, first of all, if anybody doesn't know, we did Legend of Bigfoot.
Yeah.
We did commentary for the movie Legend of Bigfoot. And we've talked about it for, 3-4 years on the show?
Yeah.
We've been promising we were going to do this forever, and we finally did it. It's finally coming. So get excited. Get your popcorn, whatever you need to enjoy bad movies and commentary, and get ready for the funnest night of your life.
It's also one of those things where we were watching it. It's kind of a glimpse at how real we actually are, like, every day. Because basically last night when we were doing it, that was just us, the way we are, like, every day, talking about movies and making fun of them. So it was like it's like on the pod. I mean, we're real on this podcast, but it's like even more real when we're just watching a movie and making fun of it.
Yeah, there's so much material in Legend of Bigfoot, and it was really easy. I'm not saying that all of these are going to be gold commentaries, because some movies can get tedious. But I mean, yeah. Legend of Bigfoot was a home run, like right out of the park. Because it's just so funny, and Ivan Marks, as loony as he is, he's lovable. You can't help but love Ivan. You gotta love Ivan, and as bitter and angry and crazy as he is the most lovable old man. And yeah. It's so fun to watch him just trudging through the woods and 5 feet of snow.
It's so funny. I mean, there was even one point last night we went on a couple minutes talking about our favorite cheeses during this movie. So it was really fun. It was really fun.
Legend of cheese. Legend of Swiss cheese.
Yeah. So on Halloween night we'll be dropping this. All you got to do is we're gonna make sure that you have access to the movie. Legend of Bigfoot. It's on YouTube, so we'll make sure that the link to the movie is in the description of the commentary.
Maybe one day we should check on the copyright on it, because it's been on YouTube forever. I don't know if anybody holds a copyright on that. Maybe one day we can sync. Maybe one day we'll just upload the movie and see what happens with the commentary on it, so you can watch it without having to sync up.
Yeah.
But we'll check into that. But for now, on Halloween, you can get yourself some sort of I don't know. The way I do it is I have a little portable speaker, like a Bluetooth speaker. And I can run my phone, because I do this with Djibouti commentaries. And what I do is I get a little Bluetooth speaker that I have, and I sync up with my phone, and I run the Djibouti commentary through my little Bluetooth speaker, and then I sync it up with a movie on my TV.
Yeah.
And that's how I do it. There may be other ways. You can probably just do it with your laptop. You probably don't even need to mess with that shit if you're just going to watch it. But the way I do it to watch it on a big screen TV is I've got a separate Bluetooth speaker.
Yeah,
but there's many ways to do it.
Many ways. So if you have like a smart TV that has YouTube access, or maybe you have YouTube through maybe like your PlayStation or your Xbox, you can find the movie, you can get your laptop, your iPad, or your tablet, whatever you have, you can put on the commentary on there, and you can just listen to us, and it's going to be, I guarantee you're going to laugh, because we were laughing while we were doing it. It was just so much fun, and we're going to be doing a lot. We've already been looking at other movies And with us, a lot of guys with commentary, you know, they love to do like movies from like the 90s or even newer movies. We've been looking at a lot of like 50s, 60s, 70s movies, real bad B-grade movies.
70s, early 80s is my favorite timeline, because that's when you get a lot of the grindhouse horror movies. You get a lot of real low-budget horror and a lot of low-budget action. And the action stuff, I want to get into some of them action movies, man, because, oh my God, there is some funny, there's a gold mine of fun in those old 70s and 80s action movies, especially one shot in the Philippines by Italians.
Oh yeah,
the funniest shit you'll ever see.
I so want to do Masters of the Universe. If we can find it to where we can both watch it, I would anything with Dolph Lundgren.
By the way, I found this. I'm going to attempt to get I'm showing Spin this video box. It's the second Ivan Marks movie, In the Shadow of Bigfoot, which I'm going to be sending Spin a copy of this very soon, so that we can get this one up, because this one I know has there's nobody owns this. There were 2 copies of this on all of eBay, and there's like not even it's Tom Biscardi and Searching for Bigfoot Inc. I'm pretty sure Tom Biscardi's dead. So I'm pretty sure this is completely copyright free. We could probably do this.
So we're going to be doing that. We're going to be doing this next year, 2018 is going to be a big year for us. We're going to be putting a lot of stuff up on YouTube.
Spin's been busy.
I've redone the YouTube channel. Of course, I'm working on trying to get stuff for like the Twitch and everything like that. I mean, the Nerd Rage Renegades, we've had a podcast for 3 years, but we are definitely trying to branch out now more into other avenues. Commentary is just the beginning. We're going to be doing so many more things. We have a lot of video ideas that are going through our heads, and we're not talking. These are not going to be like big budget videos where we have our own studio. This is like Chief and I in front of a camera just talking like shit, you know, or Chief in his car, you know, as which is his studio. That's
my thing. I don't edit. Yeah. my it's pretty sad, but my trademark is I don't edit shit. I just turn on a camera, I put on some Misfits, and I talk, and that's basically all I do. Spin has a lot more high production value than I do.
I'll have some editing in there. There's quite a few bits. But we wanted to talk tonight, you know, we talked cults. We've had James on talking about horror stuff. We wanted to talk about some of our favorite horror things. With Halloween coming up, some of the things that we absolutely love, you know, video games, music, horror music. Just our kind of recommendations of Halloween, you know, it's a fun time.
Not only that, and the atmosphere of Halloween. It's just my favorite. But I can't express to everyone there how much I love the fall and Halloween. It's my favorite. Christmas is a close second, but Halloween to me is the funnest time, because it's still, there's not 10 feet of snow on the ground. It's still, the weather is beautiful. Because I live in Rockford, Illinois, man. I get
freezing over.
Yeah, I live in Rockford. Spin doesn't get hit with the snow quite as hard as I do. I live in the northern Illinois in Rockford, and we sometimes get 4 or 5 feet of snow and below zero temperatures every single year. So the fall is my favorite. And just the atmosphere. Everybody bitches about the pumpkin lattes and the pumpkin spice and all that. I love that shit. I don't care what you say. You're wrong. It's delicious. and I love it. I love pumpkins. I love red and orange leaves. I love it all. I love the coolness of the air. I love Halloween. I love TV this time of year is nothing but horror movies and just awesome spooky shit. And I love it. It's my favorite time of the year.
This is
hands down.
See, and Chief's like this, and he knows as soon as December 1st hits, I'm going to be giddy as a kid in a candy store.
I know. This is my time, and when December rolls around, Spin's going to be acting like me.
Oh, yeah. I am going to be. December time frame is when I get, my life, I get a smile on my face. I know December 1st hits, nobody can yell at me. I can put on George C. Scott's A Christmas Carol nonstop for freaking all month long.
I enjoy that season too, just not quite as much as Halloween, just because it's colder for me, basically. It's weather.
Christmas is my favorite season. Also, I love Christmas so much because I get a couple weeks off of work. You know, you get that Christmas vacation, and and then me and Clark Griswold, we go on our Christmas vacation. So.
See, now it's a lot more fun because there's a lot more kids in my life than there used to be.
Yeah.
Before I used to, me and my wife used to be basically on our own. Before all the kids in the family were born, and before I knew Spin's kids and everybody, and so now Christmas is a hell of a lot more fun, just because it's fun to experience Christmas through the eyes of a kid, because you kind of what it was like, because I had lost that spirit for, I don't know, we're talking about Christmas now, but I had lost that Christmas spirit like I mean, I've had some brutal Christmases growing up. Some of them weren't so fun, and I never really was into the spirit of Christmas, and it never was a thing for me. When my niece was born, and then my nephew, and then and Spin's kids, that me and Spin usually exchange gifts every year, and it's a hell of a lot more fun having kids to play around with and get stuff for them, because I get to go to the toy aisle and pick out cool shit, and it's fun.
You all listening, you should see us on Arbor Day.
Yeah. Oh my God. Planting trees.
You don't even want to get Chief and I involved in Arbor Day. Oh my God. But how
like having tea with squirrels. I like having like a little
not
tea
dead
set.
squirrels though. Not dead squirrels.
No, not the Ivan Marks brand.
Oh God. Wait till you get to that part in the commentary. Holy shit. But no.
So
You see, the other thing, like Halloween now is so much fun because I have kids. I get to see them go trick or treating. Their minds racing. What am I going to be for Halloween? Which I still have to go get them costumes. But, and then, of course, you get the parents' rule of, hey, we took you out trick-or-treating, so you got to pay the toll. Where's the Butterfinger and the Reese's Peanut Butter Cups? Come on, you got to pay the troll toll.
Your wife's not going to make the costume? She makes badass shit.
She might. I don't know, man. We're still working on that. We're last-minute costumers. I mean, the last time I wore a Halloween costume had to be like a decade ago, man. I went as the Sandman from ECW.
Oh, no. I remember Spinny Wiseau from the panel Halloween special.
Oh, yes, I was Spinny Wiseau. Oh, hi, audience. How are you? If the world loved each other, the world would be a better place. Oh, hi.
That was the last time I wore a Halloween costume. Yeah. I did the Clockwork Orange thing for that one.
That's right.
I even had the fake eyelash and the derby and everything.
That's right. I Spinny Wiseau. Oh, hi. God, I love you, Tommy. But no, with Halloween, it's so awesome because that's when like Netflix and Hulu, they put all the Halloween movies on there.
Oh, I love it. It's the best time.
You get your horror fix. It kind of sucks though. Like this past week was Friday the 13th, and nobody had none of the streaming services had like a Friday the 13th movie.
Yeah, they tried to cash in on it for the Friday the 13th because I went to every one of them's on Amazon.
Yeah.
But they're not on Prime. They're on regular buy rent Amazon, and you can't. I thought I turned it on. I went through because you can only get Amazon Prime through Xbox, and I've got a Fire Stick where you can get regular Amazon to buy and rent. But through my Xbox, I just turned on my Amazon Prime, and I thought I'm gonna look at a bunch of horror movies on there. I looked up Friday the 13th. It brought up a list of all the Friday the 13th movies. I said, "Oh right, awesome! Every one of them's on here." And I click on the first one, and it says you have to go to regular Amazon and buy or rent this title. And that was disappointing. I got to say, boo to Amazon on that.
I mean, you would think with Halloween coming up, all the Michael Myers movies should be popping up. You should have Friday the 13th.
You'd think when you pay $100 a year for Amazon Prime, you get to watch some Friday the 13th.
Exactly. But Halloween movies coming, Friday, Nightmare on Elm Street movies, all those classic horror films that you grow up with and that you watch, or your parents were like, you can't watch this, it's too gory, and you're like, no, it's not. I watched it, it's not that bad. But
I'm actually tonight. I've got after the show tonight. I have plans. I am going to rent an Amazon movie. I'm going to watch Friday the 13th Part 2, which is my favorite of the entire
old
franchise.
Burlap sackhead Jason.
I love crazy, dog-eating, possibly cannibal, wackadoo hillbilly Jason. That's my favorite one. And it comes right after like I said a million times, I don't like the first Friday the 13th. I think it's such a letdown to find out it's the old lady. I don't care about her. I want to see deformed weirdo guy in the woods.
It's so much more fun when you realize that the only reason Betsy Palmer did that movie was because she needed a new car. So she did that movie because she needed a new car. It's so freaking hilarious when you.
How many sequels? She's appeared in like 2 other sequels.
And it's like
she came back in the second one as like a vision.
Yeah, what did she need for the second one? Did she need like gas money for the new car?
Well, she was in Freddy vs. Jason too. I think she did a small cameo in that. So she's been in a few of them.
No, I don't think that was Betsy Palmer in Freddy vs. Jason. I think that was another actress. I don't think she came back.
Really? I need to look that up because I swear she's in another one.
In the 80s, other than like 2 years, you had a Friday the 13th like every single year. You would have like a Michael Myers movie almost every year. You would have these horror franchises that just every year